Everybody with IBS, Crohn's, or colitis has a messed up gut microbiome. But why, after taking years of probiotics and fermented foods, do you still have symptoms? Yeah, they probably have gotten better, but many people, I've seen them do absolutely nothing, if not make their symptoms worse. My name's Mike, the Heal Your Gut Guy, and I used to have a very bad case of Crohn's and colitis, and I'm better. I can eat whatever I want, do whatever I want. I'm not fatigued. I don't have gut pain. I'm absolutely fine, and I've helped many other people do this with my 13-day protocol. So I used to be obsessed about the gut microbiome, and I even went and I bought Candida and things like E. coli you can buy them online. They're like 25 bucks. And you could just test different antifungals on them. And eventually I was like, okay, wow, oregano oil, essential oil, just one drop of that, and Candida doesn't grow at all. Not one bit. So, okay, then what I need to do is take one drop of that and then just smash down probiotics. And I did that. And guess what? I still had symptoms. I was still super skinny. I still had diarrhea. I still had food intolerances. And even Dr. Burrell Crohn, the guy who discovered Crohn's disease, he tested this theory out as well. He went, okay, yeah, it looks like everybody who has Crohn's and colitis, their gut microbiome's messed up. But when I put this culture into the lab animals, they never come down with IBS, Crohn's, and colitis. Ever. Never. Ever. And when I put healthy poop and a healthy cultures and probiotics into sick people, they almost never get better. Like the success rate is under 50%, which means it's not that. If it's under 50%, it's like it's flipping a coin. Like mathematically and logically, it doesn't make any sense to say that works. And I see so many people spend thousands of dollars on probiotics. I see them eat the grossest fermented foods like raw goat kefir. Ugh. Ugh, God, I just want to puke just thinking about it. And meanwhile, their friends and family have never touched a probiotic once in their life, and they're absolutely fine. They're absolutely fine. Now, a German doctor, Dr. Hammer, explained this in more detail on what is really going on. So it all starts with a conflict shock, a stressful event that catches us off guard, and it puts an organ into overdrive. And for us, it decided to put our gut into overdrive. It starts to develop extra gut cells to help you digest and absorb this hard to digest thing in your life. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a boy or a girl. That's so crazy that the mind controls the gut. What are you talking about? Hey, imagine sucking on a lemon right now. I've used this example hundreds of times, and right now, as we speak, my taste buds are swelling up. I've seen one person, when they talk about, boys that they like, they go, he's yummy. What do you think the subconscious mind is doing? Like, oh, we need to digest him. So that's a little gross, but look at how dogs work. Like dogs and cats and any animal in the world, they interact with the world with their mouth. Their mouth is their hands, essentially. So, that's just how it is. That's how the subconscious mind works. You say, oh, what a load of crap. I don't want to hear your crap anymore. Oh, you need help getting rid of crap? All right, I'll give you diarrhea. So, while those extra gut cells are developing, when the conflict gets resolved, the body uses bacteria and fungi. These bacteria and fungi come out of your own cells and help remove those extra cells because they're high maintenance. And then that's when we get symptoms. That's the messed up gut microbiome. The so-called bad bacteria and fungi are coming out of your own cells. This Dr. Hammer wasn't the only one saying this. If you go far enough down the terrain theory rabbit hole, it's confirmed. Like, that's what's going on. They said, oh, cancer cells, bacteria, fungi. Oh, yeah, turns out they come out of our own cells. Why is your brain telling your gut cells to make so-called bad bacteria and fungi? It's to remove the extra gut cells caused by this stressful situation. And so what I do in my program is I help people find that stressful situation and come to peace with that stressful situation on a conscious and, most importantly, subconscious level. That is the only way to get better. The only time probiotics work is somebody, not mistakenly, but like they just happened to get their conflict under control while they were taking probiotics and they thought it was probiotics. When people don't get better with probiotics, they take probiotics and then they just don't resolve their conflict. They don't come to peace with their conflict. That's all it is. So, choice. Soil-based, spore-based. I worked on a farm with cows and had raw yogurt and raw cholesterol. I fermented this, I fermented that. I tried goat kefir, raw cheese. I fermented grains and cereals, which have the highest CFU count. I've tried everything. They don't work. The only thing that got my symptoms under control was getting the conflict under control. And if you don't know what the conflict is, you're like, oh, that's crazy. The subconscious mind is suppressing that conflict. And my program helps you dig that up.